1 week away from the Great Minnesota Get-Together. More than 1 million visitors will be going to the Minnesota State Fair during its 12-day run. There's really something for everyone, whether it's the rides, the food, the music, or the animals and exhibits. So it's a fun time for us. We'll be live at the fair for our newscast, and then our special 4 at the Fair show will be on weekday afternoons. And Rachel, this is one of your favorite times of the year because you get to go and just cover all the new stuff.
Yes, and I get to see it ahead of time, which is the best part. And what I think is so neat about this year is they actually have several new food vendors. You know, maybe 1 or 2 get in. So this year they had 4, and one of the really...
That's big. 4 new vendors, not just new foods.
And one of the new vendors is a stand called Caveat, and it is phenomenal. So their story is unique in that they have a restaurant that their mother opened in 1981, and the kids wanted to go off on their own. And those egg rolls are the best egg rolls I've ever had.
Wow.
They're the size of 2 fists put together, so that's what they want to be known for. And then they have those wontons, and it's unlike any other cream cheese wonton I ever had. They whip up the cream cheese ahead of time, so it's nice and gooey instead of just like throwing the brick of cream cheese.
I want that right now.
Yeah. And so another cool space is in the grandstand. It's the veranda. So they're trying to make it more like the West End area because, as you know, up on the 2nd level of the grandstand, over on the side where this is, it was like some windows and some lawnmowers.
It wasn't a destination. It was maybe a place
it
you
was
would
dark
go to.
and dumpy. And
So this is one of the spaces, the hideaway. The food that we're seeing is amazing. So they've really marketed themselves as something other than the deep fried food. They have shareables, paninis.
So is that a cheese plate?
Yes, something completely different than the deep fried on
for the
stick.
fair. Cheese plate?
No,
What do you put on a stick?
when you're
Too
in
fancy.
day 6 of the fair, it's like, okay, I need
That's
something
right. Maybe, yes.
Yeah.
It's for the workers. It's for us.
And then in addition to the food, they're having several vendors selling their goods.
In that area.
In that area. So very much like the West End, only the grandstand. And one really neat one is Haggett and Oates. They, these 2 sisters, they got a bandsaw as a gift and have turned it into this amazing business. Just took the leap and said, hey, this is something. Let's make a business out of it.
I've got one of their Minnesota's cutouts with the bottle opener on it at home. I love it. Their stuff is so unique and it's so perfectly Minnesotan.
It is, and they have they're debuting 3 new products just for the state fair.
We love those. As sisters are just great. They've been on our show before, so how cool for them to get kind of a highlighted spot there in the grandstand.
And that's just, you know,
that's true. We're just scratching the surface.
Yeah, there's so much.
So you'll be in the 4 at the fair show.
Right.
And then your stories will be appearing in the 5, 6, and 10 as well.
Yeah.
And there's so many great stories. I know I got an email yesterday from somebody who's like, oh, my neighbor's been going to the fair every year for 36 years or whatever. And these stories it's part of the fabric of what makes the fair fun.
Right. And we turn a lot of stories, and every year there's still so many stories we haven't
You'd think
told.
you'd run out.
Yeah, you think you'd run out.
You never do.
Nope.
And of course, we've got our booth at the fair, CCO booth.
Yeah, guess where it is? Carnes and Nelson.
Ah.
Right by the grandstand.
Love that corner.
It's Big Fat Bacon moved this year, though.
What?
What's
That's
going on?
right.
Oh,
That's
no.
right.
How am I not in the know of this?
Well, all right. This it was a big scandal. They got rid of the cheese curds the second, remember? And so Big Fat Bacon is going to be over there. So I don't know what's going to be over by us, but we have the same deal as last year in the fair because you guys loved it so much, where you can record your own newscast.
Yeah, that was fun.
It's going to be great. So I know my kids, my family loved it. It was really great. So I'm really glad it'll be back again this year.
And we'll be back.